Welcome back to the Phenoms Part 2 Fantasy League. Today I'm going to be brief. I'm going to give the summary of last week and then projections next week, and I'm going to do it pretty fast because in the essence of time, nobody wants to talk about. Last week I played bye week, biggest week of his life. He's 2-2. I'm 2-2. Somehow I'm 500. I don't know. I got beat by a kid that nobody even knows who even plays. But it happened. Apparently, Cody told me he spoke with Ross last week. I've never actually talked to Ross that I remember. I don't even know if he's a real person. But I can just summarize. Josh Allen had 8 points. He was projected 24. Josh Jacobs apparently is not really that good. Buffalo Bills had -3. And really that's it. Where did he go right? C.J. Stroud had 26 points. Jamar Chase had more than he was supposed to. Other than that, it's a low-scoring affair. I got beat because the Bills got annihilated by Baltimore, probably because they funded the flag football league we'd all talked about. That's the only reason. That's probably the only reason they lost. You go Bills heavy when you're playing a guy who probably is in that league. I mean, that's how it goes. So now next we have downtown St. Brown and mixing the sauce. This particular one last week, I don't remember the projection. I probably predicted downtown St. Brown to lose because he had lost so many. I don't think he's really that good, but and Kane is always usually pretty good, but he's 2-2. So Kane joined the club of the best guys in the league who are 2-2. But St. Brown, where did he go? Or where'd you go? Oh yeah, that's right. So Triple BJ, he had Lamar Jackson, scored 6 more than he was supposed to. DeAndre Swift scored 12 more than he was supposed to. Or Armand St. Brown, 8 more than he was supposed to. Oh, 49ers defense, a whole lot more than he was supposed to. I mean, that's really what it was. It's 121.98. Kyler Murray, a lot less. Kenneth Walker went nuts, by the way. CeeDee Lamb had a good week. So really, it's just what it is. It's a Triple BJ. I didn't see. Yeah, he was the top scorer last year, so that's just what it is. Bad luck for you. I mean, obviously he's 0-3. He was the worst player in the league, so good luck to you. Sorry for being short. It's late, and I got to get this done. So, let's see, rebuilding season. You're 3-1, so you finally rebuilt yourself. This is the best record you've ever had. You played Red Nuts. He's 3-1 now. He was undefeated, so you're both 3-1 on the season. Congratulations for you, Michelle. Chuba Hubbard apparently is okay this year. He's always sucked. He was okay in college, but maybe he's finally, getting his turn, I guess. Saquon Barkley on the other side, Red Nuts, he didn't perform. Brock Purdy didn't perform. James Cook didn't perform. Really, you just were low all the way. It's 105.74 rebuilding season. This is your year. I'm about to start changing the way I word it. The way I've tap danced about Michelle. Apparently, Michelle's really good at fantasy football all of a sudden. Next, we have Willie Nelson and Wrecking Crew. This one, I think Kyle got his feelings hurt because he lost, at the end of the game. But the thing is you're projected to lose, and everybody knew you were going to lose. So, I mean, you're the only one mad about it. All the rest of us projected that outcome. So, I mean, it's what it is. Wrecking Crew's 4-0, only undefeated guy in the year. On the year, I misspoke. Last week, I think, in the video, but Red Nuts was undefeated, but not anymore. So, Wrecking Crew, we'll get to that this week. But, yeah, Willie Nelson, you were never really expected to win, so you can't get your feelings hurt, you know what I mean? Then we have DeMardiac arrest versus Metcalf or Pitts. Metcalf or Pitts would have beat – you're 0-4, and you would have beat half the league last week had you played – the other half of the league. 120-103. DeMardiac wins it. 2-2's back to 500 after starting off not real hot. I think he started off 0-2, I believe. But Jaden Daniels scored more than he was supposed to. Derrick Henry 20 more than he was supposed to. Over here on Metcalf or Pitts, Sam Darnold. You're in bad shape if Sam Darnold's your quarterback historically, but he scored 28 points. He outscored himself. Montgomery outscored himself. Nico Collins outscored what he was supposed to. Overall, it's 103. It wasn't a bad total. Like I said, you'd have beat half the league, but you just ran up against Will, a long back out there buzzsawing, and that's what it is. Now, let me just skip over because I'm going to do this all in one video, and let's get to the scoreboard, and let's move to next week. So here we go. First game of the week, we have Wrecking Crew versus Tatanka Blanco. The projections only show 3 right now, 3 off. Wrecking Crew's supposed to win 93-90 projection wise. Just looking down through that, I don't really need to talk about the guys, but if Njoku comes back. And I can get rid of a guy named Brenton Strange, who nobody on this video has literally ever heard of. If I can do that, we're already in the money. My projections, more than you, Baker Mayfield's going to suck. Josh Allen, we already know when he sucks real bad one week. The next week he scores 75 points, so you're probably out on that deal. Wrecking Crew loses his undefeated streak this week, and that's just part of football. You don't have to get your feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Sometimes you win some, you lose some. Nobody's went undefeated in this league that I know of, and so you get your first loss this week. Sorry about that, Cody. Don't want to hurt your feelings. Next, we have Red Nuts versus Mixing the Sauce. Typically, this would be a good matchup, but Mixing the Sauce, you're 2-2. I think you need to change your logo to the logo that's in Will's league, and that should really put you up some bonus points there. Just glancing really fast though. I mean, if Kenneth Walker's all of a sudden a guy and CeeDee Lamb can catch passes, and McLaurin, the guy throwing the ball, apparently doesn't suck. So before we were acting like he was a rookie. I don't remember what we thought the first week. I think the team was terrible. I guess Washington is. I guess Washington's pretty good. Just glancing over that, you do have that Washington guy there. You got Mahomes on the bench. Who benches Mahomes? For Kyler Murray, I'm out on it. Red Nuts, you win this one. Mixing the Sauce, you're projected 101-90, but Red Nuts, I think it's going to be reversed. Red Nuts beat you by 15 because you do really dumb stuff on your lineup. Next, we have Metcalf or Pitts versus bye week. You talk about snoozer of the week. One's 0-4 and one guy doesn't exist. The projections 75-80. Big. Those are strong totals for a couple strong teams there. You got a epic quarterback matchup versus Sam Darnold and C.J. Stroud. David Montgomery's on bye week, and you got Devon Achane, who doesn't have a quarterback, so is as superhero-ish as he could have been this year and was the first week. You might as well bench that guy. But the projection right now is 75-90 or 75-80. So bye week, you're projected by 5. But the thing is David Montgomery's on a bye. And you got a couple of running. Metcalf or Pitts has a couple of running backs on the bench. Oh man, Rusty, you are the worst player in the league, but I think Rusty gets his first one this week, to be honest, guys. Sorry, bye week. You done shot your wad the last week when you beat the best player in the league. So next we got Willie Nelson versus Downtown St. Brown. This is a I think the last one was the snoozer matchup. This was the loser matchup. You guys are terrible. You're both 1-3. Projected totals 97-89. Just staring through your roster, Downtown St. Brown, you have Lamar Jackson. Apparently he can score 50 points whenever he wants. And you look like you got a pretty strong lineup, but you have a same strong lineup all year long, and you're still 1-3. Brees Hall, Zach Moss. Oh man, just Willie Nelson, bro. Downtown St. Brown wins this. No offense, Willie Nelson, Fat Finger. Your roster just sucks. And Richardson, I know you got Jordan Love, so you got a shot. You're just not pulling out of this. Downtown St. Brown gets this one. And then our last matchup of the week is DeMartiac Arrest versus Rebuilding Season. And DeMartiac Arrest, you're projected to win 100-87. And you got Jaden Daniels, Derrick Henry, James Conner, Harrison, Neighbors. Tyreek Hill, I know in theory looks good, but obviously somebody has to throw him the ball. Taylor's good. Hubbard, Jefferson. Man, this is big time. This is a big time matchup. Is this the matchup of the week? No. Yeah, is this a matchup of the week? Guys, I'm not trying to. This is crazy talk. This is literal crazy talk. Hey guys, I'm calling it right here. Matchup of the week is Rebuilding Season DeMartiac Arrest, because if Rebuilding Season wins this game, He's 4-1 for the first time in the history of fantasy football. This had turned over a new leaf, and this is probably going to be the first time that Will's had this amount of losses so early. So, yeah, I'm going to actually call this one game of the week. And believe it or not, Will, you're projected to win by 100, and your roster looks, oh, goodness. I'm actually going to call this a tight race. I'm going to go rebuilding season by 1. Call that crazy talk. He sucks historically at fantasy football. Really, that's all I got. It's late. I crammed it all in. Love everybody. If you don't like what you heard, well, then start trading people. I know I got some guys up for trades. If you guys want to do some trades, so hey, Double Trouble, hit me up. Your roster sucks this year, so I'll probably help you out. Rusty, Metcalf, or Pitts. Your whole roster sucks, so I don't know if we can trade, but maybe it's something we can look at. And Kyle, if you want Aubrey, just let me know, cousin.
Rusty, you're the worst fantasy football player that I know.